Here you're multiplying roots. You have two choices here. You can multiply the roots together and then simplify what's afterwards, or you can simplify first and then multiply. I'm going to choose to simplify first. Your root 5 and your root x don't simplify, but you have a square root of a x to this, or y to the 7th, which would be a y squared, a y squared, a y squared, and a y. Remember, you have to add your exponents. The reason I'm trying to rewrite this with y squareds is because I have a square root, and my square root will undo my squaring. So I'm going to do the same type of thing over here with the second root. 10 doesn't do anything, but my x cubed is an x squared times an x. Y cubed is a y squared times a y. Now, your square root, once again, undoes all your squarings. So your squared stuff comes in front. Your 5, your x, and your y to the first stay here. Your 10, your x, and your y stay here, where your x squared and your y squared go in front to give you x and y. Now you want to multiply what's in front of your roots together. Okay? This times this here gives you this. Then multiply what's inside of your roots together. 5 times 10 is 50. X times x is x squared. Y times y is y squared. So now we want to simplify what's inside of your root. 50 is not a perfect square, but it does have a factor that is a perfect square. 50 is a 25 times a 2. And these are already written as perfect squares here at the end. Once again, your square root will undo your squaring, and so your 25 goes down to 5. And so then we're left with this for your final answer. Here, you're taking the cube root of your cubing. Your cube root will undo your cubing. And since we can take the cube root of a positive or a negative, doesn't make a difference, we end up getting this. You may think down here your fourth root undoes your fourth power. Yes and no. When you're dealing with a cube root, if inside is positive, you get out a positive answer. If what was inside was a negative, you get a negative answer out. However, when you're dealing with a fourth root, whatever sign in front is what you need to try to get. If you have a positive here in front, you need to get a positive answer. And so you're only going to get positive answers out of this. To ensure that that's positive, you need to have absolute value here.